Hello, welcome back to Steve's Corner. I can't wait for Halloween to be over. Hey man, I loved Halloween as a kid. It's about the only night during the year you got to run out, roam the neighborhood after dark, you know. And people give you free stuff. I think, man, this is truly a child's holiday, man. You get to dress up in funky costumes, grab your trash bag and roam the neighborhood, and people throw candy at you. But hey man, in October, man, there ain't nothing on TV, nothing but them spook movies, and I don't care for any of them. There's very few of them I like. I never understood them, you know. But it's a big deal on here, on TV. People watching them horror flicks. Heck, just living life like it is a horror flick sometimes. You don't need a daggone something to scare you to death on TV. But I was thinking it's politics season down here too, and I enjoy politics. I look at it as a sport. You know, that's the way I look at it. Because honestly, Doc, I can't tell you how many presidents I've been through, or administrations, or the different types of governors we've had here. You know, I mean, I've usually come out at the end of their terms, whoever it was, a senator or whatever, better than I was when they went in. So it's, to me, it really doesn't make much difference. I got my people I like to pick for and that I choose to vote for, but I mean, I prefer they win, because obviously I like them better than I do the other person. But if they don't, I really don't let it sweat me much. I really don't. But down here in Virginia, this year, man, we got a historic election here. We got 2 women running for governors. We got old Winsome Sears and Spanberger running. Winsome Sears is the lieutenant governor now, right here in Virginia. And Spanberger, she was a senator. She was in Congress of some kind. I don't know if she was senator or congressman. She's not in my district. And I don't think Winsome Sears is either. But old Spanberger grew up here in Chesterfield. Or she had spent time here as she was growing up anyways. But they're from up northern Virginia, I believe. And I don't care for her none. I'd be alright with her if she wins, I guess. But you know, you get that daggone, what's his name, Jay Jones or whatever, running for Attorney General on her side, Democrat side, and Winsome Sears is Republican. Both of them women kicked my butt. Winsome Sears is an ex-Marine, and daggone Spanberger, it's Spanberger. I like to call her Spam Burger. But she's ex-CIA agent. So if I couldn't outrun them, or I mean, if I could outrun them, then which I doubt, highly doubt. You know, both of them could probably take me out from a long distance shot. So, got a train coming. Y'all hold on for a second. Hey, let's have a little fun. I'm gonna go around the corner of the shed here. You can watch it go by. The troubles we have as creators. But you know, I like Winsome Sears. I always have since she became lieutenant governor, and that's who's getting my vote. But that daggone Jay Jones, man, I mean, they've had a lot of stuff come up with him lately, and I can't believe they allow him to keep running. But Virginia's a weird state, man. I don't lie to you. We got hold on, we'll let you go watch the daggone train.
That's a 3 o'clock special there.
But you know, he'd sent some text to a daggone to a Republican delegate in the Virginia State House. Talking about, it was some bad stuff. It was bad stuff. And it come out here lately that you know, they asked Spanberger right there, Winsome Sears asked her, and the moderators asked her if she wanted to, if she thought he should drop out. She wouldn't answer. She didn't answer a daggone thing. She said she condemned what he said, but she didn't say he should drop out. And we don't need somebody like that up there, especially running the daggone Attorney General's office like that. And it, you know, I don't agree with that. And I don't care for Spanberger much. I think Winsome Sears would be a lot better governor, a whole lot better governor. But good thing is, they ain't got but a couple more days of them daggone political ads. Man, they show up everywhere. You know, that's something that gets me about October too. You know, I mean, you get overwhelmed with them. You know, most people already know who they're gonna vote for anyways. It's a big waste of money for very little gain, I think. But I was thinking just this morning when I was out headed for my walk, it you know, it just shows you the genius behind the founding fathers. You know, they picked the second Tuesday and the first Tuesday in November to vote, and it's right here at Halloween. I mean, we didn't celebrate Halloween. We didn't have a Halloween back then. Not in the U.S. But it was you know, right here when everybody gets put on costumes and hand out free stuff. You know, all the ghouls and ghouls and gals come out and in the dark. You know, sounds just like a politician, doesn't it? Hey man, I'll give you everything free, just vote for me. Then they go making dark backroom deals. You know, it's just, I mean, they were geniuses, man. They were beyond their time when they come up with that perfect time for an election. I think October ought to be considered a political season from now on. But anyways, man. Hey, man. The time turning clocks back this weekend. October, when I was at the plant, we always did fire training. They'd light a fire in a big old pit they had, and everybody from the plant manager on down to the janitor had to go out there and put it out with a fire extinguisher. So check your fire extinguishers. Check your daggone your fire alarms in the house there, your smoke alarms and detectors and stuff. What's that, CO2 meter or whatever you got down there? Carbon monoxide. Check that if you have one. Check your batteries in them if you got. Ours is wired in the house, but it's a good time of year to do all that at one time. And you know, if you got a chance, if you ain't never used a daggone fire extinguisher before, go get you one and do it one time. You know, a fire extinguisher does you no good if you ain't never used one and you're confused about it. Leave yourself an out. Don't get boxed in. You know, once that one fire extinguisher is out, drop it and get out. If you can't extinguish it with one fire extinguisher, get help. Leave yourself an out so you can get out. Don't let it box you in. Those are very important rules for using a fire extinguisher. But anyways, man, y'all enjoy your evening. Pass out the candy if you can. They don't come around here no more. Most of them go to schools and churches and shopping centers, junk like that anymore. And that's a shame. I was talking to my son just the other day, yesterday I believe it was. You know, he was in the last group of kids where they really got to roam neighborhoods and stuff. And he said, man, he enjoyed the snot out of it. So I said, that's one thing that kids aren't, you know. Well, one thing is they're not going to miss it because they never had it to begin with, today's kids, you know. But it was it was a good time to be a kid when you could do that. But it's you know, but y'all enjoy yourselves, man. Make it a great weekend. You know, we'll talk to y'all later.